That is why I said I don't want the autopsy. That's why I'm demanding the corpse of my daughter to go and bury her now.
So I ordered that there must be autopsy. The family reported to the hospital when they noticed this. The family also reported to the police. So where is the secrecy?
Any death, the cause of which you cannot immediately establish, should be submitted to the coroner inquest. In other words, once it appears that a death has occurred, otherwise through natural causes, the right thing to do is to investigate it.
My people, this is an update in regards to the lady who lost her life. So we are talking about the lady, no other person than Mary Habila, the 26-year-old lady who has been trending online, who lost her life in David Umahi residence. Due to our previous one, we got lots of comments in regards to this particular issue. People really show interest that they really want to see the continuation of this case because this is a sensitive issue. The big issue of the day, it has to do with the autopsy, the controversy surrounding the autopsy. And the funniest part of this controversy is this now. The person being accused is now the one fighting for autopsy to be done. That is David Umahi. And now reverse is not the case. That is the father of Habila, who's supposed to be the one fighting to know the cause of his daughter there, is the one rejecting, kicking against autopsy, that he doesn't want autopsy to be done. For clarity purpose, let's just bring a short clip from our previous video where David Umahi insists on autopsy. Watch this.
So I ordered that there must be autopsy. The family reported to the hospital when they noticed this. The family also reported to the police. So where is the secrecy?
Let's also watch this part.
You know, the parents will be begging them, allow for autopsy to happen. They say it's against their culture. But the question is that if she were a Muslim, will you be insisting that autopsy will happen? You know, but we insisted to our lawyer that autopsy should happen, and we are begging the parents to allow autopsy to happen. And I say no, it's against their culture. And so we have a statement, you know, and only God will resolve it, because I have directed that the corpse cannot be removed until they have done autopsy.
We can now clearly see how he keep on insisting, not just on a single occasion, on two different occasions, he keep on insisting that this thing must be done. Why is he insisting? Because I thought when it comes to case like this, someone that is being accused is always on the defensive side. But this one now, he's more of like on the attacking side, that he wants this thing to be done. Is it that because he's a minister, just to clear his name as a minister? Or is it that because this thing now happened directly at his residence? Or is it bad because if you watch the previous video, he also mentioned that this lady is like a daughter to me? Is it because that he said that this person is like a daughter to me, that's why he wants to clear his name? Or is it that despite not being biological father of the girl, he keep on insisting? Why the biological father? That's the part that really baffles me most. Someone that is supposed to really know that this is my daughter, what happened to her, I need accountability. So because like I'm really marveled in regards to this situation, because how is it now that it's David Umahi that is one that is demanding for accountability and transparency? There is a lot of questions that need to be answered. There is a lot of questions that need to be asked to the father of the girl. There's a lot that really need an explanation in regards to this girl, because this is not just an ordinary person. This is a 26 years old full girl, and you say that autopsy will not be done. How possible is that? When it comes to things like this, does it mean that family interest or family decision can override what the government wants to say? Because now it's no longer a single person case, it's now more of like a government case, because this thing happened at a city minister residence, which means accountability must be given. But now the fact is he's now saying something different. I was really shocked when I heard him say. Before we watch this video, please take a few seconds and check if you are subscribed to this channel. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, because that's the only way you can support us. And don't forget, subscription is free, and also like the video. Let's continue with the video.
I am Tonko Habila Wisdom, the father of late Mary Habila. Just as my barrister have just said, I don't have much to talk in this case. All that I want is the death of my daughter. We don't keep death of a little child up to so long, just like this.
But wait for a minute. So am I the one overthinking? Because if you just watch this video properly now, or am I the one over observing, or it's like I'm not getting something right? If you watch the body language of this man now, because someone that loved and lost his so beloved daughter, and the body language is not correlating at all. I know they see that soberness, like somebody is being sober, that I lost my daughter. And this one we are talking about is not just an infant. This is someone you have seen through school, 26-year-old adult, and you are just saying it casually as if it meant nothing to you. Because I'm not seeing it like someone that is sober. The way he said everything, it doesn't look like he's really sober. He's just saying it like, waiting, I just want at my daughter. Like, I'm not seeing that sober of a father that lost his beloved daughter. Because am I the one overthinking? Well, let's just keep watching.
So that is why I'm here to say it once again and for all. I need the corpse of my daughter to take her for burial. That is what I'm standing on. That is why I said I don't want the autopsy. That's why I'm demanding the corpse of my daughter to go and bury her now.
So, but how was your relationship with her?
We were having a very cordial relationship, both in her working place, in my home, and everywhere.
Okay, let's pause a bit again. There's something I want us to take notes now. Just observe now. His manner of talk, the way he talk, the way the man they talk. What can I reason now? Or I do overthink? Because he sounds very, this is just what I want. You know, at times in life, it's not all about what you want. It's what is right. He was just being authoritative. This is what I want. He don't care about what is right. So your daughter lost his life and it's more of like, this is what I want. And also he mentioned being cordial, because his speech here doesn't really sound like someone that is cordial with their daughter. It sounds more authoritative, like an authoritarian father, someone that is totally authoritative. Or am I overthinking? Let's keep watching.
No, sir, if you are demanding for the cost without autopsy, his family are they not pressing charges? Because there are allegations that probably are death will have been caused by some circumstances. So what is the position of the family on this matter?
The position of the family in this matter is, I've just said, we are of the truth. We need the corpse of this daughter. We don't want that autopsy that they are talking about. Yes, sir.
And also, if you listen very well, there's something. We are not pressing any charges. You heard that right? That was coming from his lawyer. It's more of like, Oga, talk this thing, no. Don't forget to talk this thing, no. It's more of like something that has been planned to say. Because there is no remorse, there is no anything for the lawyer to even come and say, we are not pressing any charges. Did these guys really know that this is someone that lost, that like, this is an adult, that a life was lost, not a goat? Like the way they are just saying it casually. Or am I still the one overthinking? Let's continue.
Are you suspecting anybody?
I am not suspecting anybody, because death can occur. Even as we are standing here, one can fall here now and die. So we are not suspecting anybody. It has happened, it has happened.
Baba, don't talk amo. It has happened, it has happened. Yes, actually it has happened. Anyone can die at any time. But at times, depending on the circumstances surrounding the person's death, you can't just tell me that something as sensitive as this, something that has to even do with the minister. There is a deep question that this father needs to ask. What actually happens to your daughter? Because his reaction, everything shows that this man, he get some things where this man know. Or is there something behind the scene we all don't know that is being tried to sideline? Or is it that he's being, like he's saying all these things under duress? Because to show that this man really mean this matter, no be shoot bird mama fly, that he went as far as writing an affidavit to counter the investigation which David Umahi said that it must be done. Let's read the affidavit and see what is actually there. This affidavit is from number 1 to 12, but let's focus. There are some key aspects, there's some striking parts I really want us to focus on. So we'll be reading from number 6 to 10. Okay, let's read number 6. Number 6 says that following her death, the Honorable Minister of Work requested that an autopsy must be conducted to ascertain the cause of her death. You heard that to ascertain the cause of her death. To know what really happened, no? Yeah, because it's really necessary. So let's continue. Number 7, that why I welcome steps being taken to unravel the cause of my daughter's death. My family and I will not accept any autopsy on my daughter's body. That nothing, he made it clear that nothing will be done on her daughter's body. The voice of a father. Number 8, he also said that it is my family wish and humble appeal against medical investigation protocols to leave her body and organs intact. Hence, this affidavit. Number 9, listen to me, that I also wish not to proceed further with the investigation and further request to have my daughter's body released to me for burial. He made it clear that the body should be released to him and his family so that the lady can be buried. And number 10, this is what number 10 says, that I will not honor, let me take it again, let me repeat that part, that I will not honor subsequent invitation either to the police or court in respect of this case, as my family is not suspecting any foul play. At this point, it has happened. That's the exactly what he used in that video he made. As a father, I even thought like he should be the one at the forefront, engineering, like to an extent now, he should be like, I'm asking for my daughter's this thing, I'm asking, maybe if the police or all those people involved are not agreeing, he should take, like, but now they are the one asking him. He even went ahead that he will not take any, like he will not attend any police invitation or court. He has made it clear, which means we really need to ask this man question. What really happened to Mary Habila? I know it's your data, sir, but you really need to give us a deep clarification. Is it that he's being under duress? Maybe there is some external forces that is pushing him that, okay, don't want issue, don't want this, me and my family just want peace, but there is more to this, because a lot is really involved in this case and the public demands transparency. You get to a point, I even think that maybe I'm overthinking or this case or taking it too serious, but it happens to me that I'm not only the one. Let's listen to what our honorable member has to say in regards to this case.
Now, very, very important, and I think you asked that question instructively. So, at the moment, this is precisely why investigation should occur. In fact, if it were in Lagos State, for instance, and I imagine even in the Federal Capital Territory and a host of other states, federating states of the nation, you have the coronal law. Any debt, the cause of which you cannot immediately establish, should be submitted to coroner inquest. In other words, once it appears that a death has occurred, otherwise through natural causes, the right thing to do is to investigate it. So your question can only be answered effectively and factually when there has been a thorough investigation to establish whether or not there is a prima facie of crime committed. There could be cases of cardiac arrest, there could be even personally inflicted injuries, there could be accidents, there could be anything. However, you don't run away with those narratives except you have allowed experts and those empowered by the law, no less the law enforcement agencies, to investigate the cause of death. It is not just for the sake of the family. It is also to maintain the stability and the polity that must be regulated by law. Assuming without conceding that at the end of such investigation, including the autopsy or whatever, nothing is found, you could see that those who walk away will walk away fully convinced that indeed they are free. Those who were in doubt will be better assuaged. Even the victim, the family of the victim, will probably be more reassured, because if you listen to the clips of the intervention of the family is not a unanimous position as such. Granted that the father has spoken, but you could also listen. I think it was on your station that I watched that yesterday. You could see that other members of the family were not as categorical as the father. So there are varying degrees of impact. But what is fundamental and paramount is the fact that a soul has been lost, albeit in an unknown circumstances. How does the society progress? How does the society move on if there is no closure? And that closure cannot be based on speculation. Therefore, where you are able to deal with such circumstances according to the law, I've just referenced the coroner inquest and so on and so forth, you will be able to moderate such incidences and then leave this pattern of superstition
Mr.
and
Malachi.
Total submission to the will of God.
This is human being we are talking about here, and not just human being. This is a full-blown adult, someone of 26 years old, and you expect that Nigeria will just keep quiet. What happened to an adult who have spent her life struggling, and to the stage of now working, her death will mean nothing? No, something like this can be swept under the carpet. And for the father, you being as a father, we expect more as a father from you. So you are meant to protect your children. Watch out for your children, to know more what happens to your children in critical situation like this. What do you guys really think? Should we allow culture to override the right doing, or the decision of a particular family to override what needed to be done? Because this is a sensitive matter, and if it's being swept under the carpet, something like this may still happen. That's why autopsy really needs to be done to know what actually happened, because you can't tell me that an adult, after sleeping in her room, the next morning she is found unalive, and not just unalive, and is some kind of funny circumstances surrounding her death. So it's not really possible for her father to just come out and say that this autopsy, she don't want it. No, it's not all about you this time around. It's about national interest, it's about the law, and it's about the right thing to do. It's not all about the family. And don't forget, this is G's Plus, the heartbeat of every trend. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, drop your comment on the comment section, and also turn on your notification bell. I still remain your favorite guy, Nobu.